Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we have a brand new family of heroes in the game as part of the War of Three Kingdoms portal, and in today's video I am going to do a hero review on the 5 new heroes, the 3 new 5 stars, we have a new 4 star, and a new 3 star. We're going to talk about the family bonuses that they get, which is a little unique to some other heroes in the game. We have a first time critical hit chance as part of a special. And then after I do a review on those heroes, I am going to do some pulls. So as you can see, I don't have enough gems to do a 10 pull or 30 times pull, but I do have a lot of War of Three Kingdoms coins, which I had been saving up for quite some time because I wasn't really interested in any of the War of Three Kingdoms costumes that were coming out toward the end. And I had already gotten Diachan and Zhu Liang, which are probably the best out of the War of Three costumes, or rather War of Three Kingdoms costumes. I had already gotten them pretty early on when they had come out, so I was saving up my War of Three Kingdoms coins in hopes that we were going to eventually get costumes for the Journey heroes, because a changey costume would be amazing to have. But instead, we do have this new family of heroes, so I'm going to do my 37 pulls for those heroes in this video as well. Before we get started though, if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. So we have 3 featured 5-star heroes. The first of them is Seiang. He is an ice hero, paladin class, and then let's first take a look at the family bonus, the Outlaws of Liangshan family. Depending if you have 1, 2, or 3 of these heroes, they will have a 50, 60, or 70% critical chance. That is a very high amount for a critical chance. And then they, of course, get the morale boost for them and also the heroes on the same team when you use them in the War of Three Kingdoms event. They will all get plus 10% attack, plus 3% defense, and plus 7% health. For his base stats, he's got 1217 attack, 1186 shield, and 2144 health. For his special, he has average speed. This special skill has a chance to deal critical hits. The chance of dealing a critical hit is based on the hero's overall critical chance when the damage is dealt, which does take into consideration that 50, 60, or 70% extra chance for critical hit, and then the talent path and troops and stuff like that you have as well. Critical hits caused by this special skill deal an extra 50% more damage. And for his actual special skill, he's going to deal 450% damage to the target and nearby enemies, heals the caster and nearby allies for 20% of the damage dealt. The target and nearby enemies get silenced for 4 turns, and the target and nearby enemies get minus 30% defense for 4 turns. Definitely a very useful special skill, especially with the healing as part of the damage that's dealt. And he has 3 passives. The first is Cleanse on Critical Special Attack. When this character scores a critical hit with their special skill, they safely cleanse the latest cleansable status ailment from all allies. This effect can activate once per turn. The second one is Righteous Rebellion. When this character's special skill hits a character that had higher than the current health, they gain 20% boosted health. When this character is hit by the special skill of a character that had higher current health, they gain 20% mana. Each of these effects can activate once per turn. So if they hit somebody who had higher health, they're going to get 20% boosted health. And if they get hit by somebody who had higher health, they're going to gain 20% mana. That is definitely interesting, especially with the boosted health option for that first part, because this could make it so that these heroes could be very effective as tanks in wars, which means we may finally be having a meta shift in the game. I don't know, that actually might all sound like a whole different video, but let me know all of your thoughts on that, because those passives are definitely very effective and very useful. And then Seiang has the resist bleed damage. This character has innate resistance against bleed, which is going to be very effective, obviously, for the Garrison Guard family members that have the Mega Minions that give bleed damage. Because if you've got Seiang at the tank position, then the bleed is going to stop at him and will not spread to any other nearby allies. So he looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at his max stats preview. This if you were to follow the talent path all the way to the left, which includes the attack nodes on the masterclass emblems. He's got 1756 attack, 1611 shield, and 2895 health. His ether power is ailment immunity, which is probably the most effective ether power in the game. At the start of each battle, this hero is immune to new status ailments for 6 turns. That is a lifetime in a war battle. His total individual power is 1555. That obviously tracks with the brand new heroes that are coming out in the game. So Song Jiang looks like a really useful hero in my opinion. Next up, we're going to take a look at the fire hero, Li Qiu. He is a barbarian. He's going to have the same family bonus of the Outlaws of Liangshan family that we just looked at for the prior hero. And then it looks like he's got the same exact passives with the Righteous Rebellion, the cleanse on critical special attack that we just looked at, and then the resist bleed damage. If we take a look at his base stats preview, he has 1135 attack, 1271 shield, and 2179 health. For his special skill, he is average mana speed. This special skill has a chance to deal critical hits, deals 300% damage to the target and 4 random enemies. The caster gets taunt that prevents enemies from using special skills on the caster's ally for 4 turns. The caster replaces all received damage, or rather reduces all received damage by minus 50% for 4 turns. It would be pretty cool if the taunt was undispellable. We've only got one undispellable taunt hero in the game, which is Oni Wakamaru, who is a pretty outdated hero, but still very effective. But Li Qiu looks like a monster with a lot of damage. He's basically going to deal 1500% damage to maybe 5 different enemies. There could be some repeat enemies. He's going to get taunt, and then he's going to reduce all received damage by minus 50%. Plus the passives, especially that Righteous Rebellion one, is extremely useful in my opinion. If we take a look at his max stats preview, his ether power is taunt, so definitely nice to see that he gets that auto taunt at the beginning of the battle. And then he's got 1624 attack, 1603 shield, and 3038 health, with a total individual power of 1554. So he looks very useful as well. And then the third 5-star hero that we have is Ruan Zhaoqi. Feel like I probably nailed that, maybe messed that up, but he is a monk class, going to have the same family bonuses and passives, it looks like, with the cleanse on critical attack, the Righteous Rebellion, and then the resist bleed damage. Let's take a look at his base stats first. He has 1229 attack, 1198 shield, and 2090 health. He has fast mana speed. This special skill has a chance to deal critical hits, dispels 2 buffs from all enemies. The question mark just states that it cleanses or dispels the latest buffs first, and then he's going to deal 450% damage to the enemy with the highest remaining health, deals 250% damage to all other enemies. The enemy that had the highest remaining health gets 810 water damage over 3 turns. This effect cannot be cleansed. If we take a look at his max stats preview, his ether power is dodge, and that water damage is going to go up to 1119 water damage. I do really love the fact that he is a monk class and is fast mana speed. That means that you're going to be able to get his special in just 7 tiles if you have a legendary troop on him, because fast mana speed heroes activate in 8 tiles, and you need 15% mana increase to be able to get them to 7 tiles. The legendary troops give you 11% mana. The monk, sorcerer, and druid mana talent nodes give 4% mana, so you'll be able to get him down to 7 tiles, which is pretty awesome as well. He looks pretty cool. I would say that I probably like the other 2 heroes a little bit more than him. I feel like the other 2 could probably be used on defense a little bit more than this guy based on their special skills, but the passives, especially with that second part of the Righteous Rebellion, when this character is hit by the special skill of a character, they gain 20% mana, or rather if they get hit by somebody who had higher health, they get 20% mana. And actually that first part as well, when this character's special skill hits a character that had higher current health, they gain 20% boosted health. So that Righteous Rebellion passive is definitely very useful for somebody at the tank position, because they're just going to be constantly gaining mana and gaining health also. So definitely, like I said, a pretty cool hero. I would rank the other two a little bit higher than him, though. All right, now let's go take a look at the 4-star and 3-star new heroes that just came out. First, we've got Gu Desao. She is a 4-star epic hero. She is druid class. She's going to have the same exact family bonuses as the 5-star heroes, and it looks like the same passives as well, especially this Righteous Rebellion, like I keep on talking about. I really think this is a very, very effective passive. And then if we take a look at her base stats, she has 750 attack, 722 shield, and 1345 health. She is average mana speed. This special skill has a chance to deal critical hits, deals 185% damage to the target and minor damage to all other enemies. The caster counterattacks with 70% of the damage received for 4 turns. The caster decreases minus 5% mana from the attacker or each counterattack for 4 turns. This effect gets diminished for consecutive activations during the same turn. I don't know why her image just disappeared. Let's go back out for a second and go back in. Here we go. And if we take a look at her max stats preview, she's got 1154 attack, 946 shield, and 2024 health. And her ether power is defense up. I do like that she is a druid class, so she'll get those little thorn minions. And in epic tournaments, she could also be an effective tank. I kind of wish that we would have a raid tournament type where you were not able to use season 1 heroes because of the glass costumes and toon costumes just overtaking raid tournaments, especially for the 3-star and 4-star options. I literally just thought about that because obviously those are literally everywhere in raid tournaments, and it would be nice to be able to have the option of, one, using heroes that were not part of season 1, but also going up against other heroes that were not part of season 1. That might be a suggestion that I put into the suggestion box for SG to implement. Whether or not it gets added, we'll have to wait and see. But as far as her actual special, I'm not a huge fan of it. But again, her passives make her super effective, especially that second passive with the Righteous Rebellion. All right, let's go take a look at the rare hero option, and then I'm going to do my 37 pulls. We have Liu Tang. He is a fire hero, fighter class, has the same exact family bonus and the extra passives as the other heroes that we just looked at. He has, for his base stats, 497 attack, 559 shield, and 801 health. He is slow mana speed. The special skill has a chance to deal critical hits, deals 265% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. The caster gets taunt that prevents enemies from using special skills on the caster's allies for 5 turns. And his image just went away as well. Let's go back into him. Where are you? Here we go. And if we take a look at his max stats preview, he's got 933 attack, 896 shield, and 1327 health. His ether power is taunt. There are not a lot of rare hero taunters. I think Shrew might be the only one, honestly. There might be another one. Can't really think of another one, but Truebear obviously is probably the most common one that you'll see. Another one that I'm not a huge fan of the special skill, especially because of the fact that he's slow mana speed, but these passives, especially with that Righteous Rebellion, are probably still going to make him effective. Let me know what you all think about these new family heroes. It's going to be very interesting once we eventually get a healer or a minion summoner or anything like that, because that will definitely be a very good tank option. But for now, let's go in and do our 37 pulls. I am going to try to do the old trick of finding 2 heroes of the same element and try to put them in the middle to see if we can get a little lucky and see if this still works. All right, so with our first pull, we have Sonya. I think the red or the blue 5-star are definitely the ones that I'm hoping to get. As we get Azar. But I would really, as we get a Queen Guang, I would love to see a costume for her, but she probably will not get leveled up for me. She's just a little too outdated. But I will take any 5-stars, especially with Soul Exchange coming up in the next couple days. We got a 5-star on our third pull. I will certainly take that. And then we've also got these chests also. What do you get in these chests? Trainer heroes and food bundles. What are the other options? Class emblems, food bundles, master trainer heroes, and limit break materials. All right, if we can get some ether or alpha ethers, that would be really cool. Or some 5-star ethers as we get a Brienne. Ganju, Burden, another Azar. We've got another chest we can open up. 30 fighter emblems. We got a Jing. Priska. We've got 25 pulls left. Kailani. Nashgar. Another Kailani. Renfeld. Melindor. Bunch of Season 1 heroes that we're getting. Not even getting any event heroes. As we do get the new 3-star Liu Tang. Alright. Probably rather have the 4-star if we can get her. Or one of the new 5-stars. Especially, like I said, that Fire and Ice 5-stars definitely look like the best of the bunch. So we got a Friar Tuck. We've got 3 chests. Let's open up those real quick. We've got 70 emblems. Some more emblems. No limit break materials. That's a bummer. Wukong. Burden. We've got enough for 10 more pulls. Come on, Small Giant. Give me one of the new featured heroes. Jahinger. Tyrum. Ishtak. We did get an Alpha Ether this time. All right, I will certainly take that. And we've got enough for 6 more pulls. Beelith. Another Jahinger. Caedmon. 3 more pulls. Come on, Small Giant. Give me something good. We got a Lee. Bold Tusk. And our last pull is going to be... Going to let this one go the full time. Another Season 1 hero, Oberon. Alright, well, we didn't get anything from the featured hero list. We did get 1 5-star on our 3rd pull. Didn't even get the new epic hero, actually. We did get the new rare hero. Let me know if you all had any luck with doing pulls today. And let me know what you think of this new family of heroes. But that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you sub to my channel. And I'll catch you guys next time.